Caffeine is perhaps the most widely used stimulant in the world. As many as 90% of Americans consume 2 cups of coffee, which is about 350 milligrams of caffeine per day. We all are aware about the effects that caffeine has on one's energy level and its ability to kick us out of the groggy mornings and keep us awake during long days of work. But what does caffeine do when it comes to exercise? As well as being a well-known brain stimulant, caffeine is known to have an ergogenic, performance-enhancing effect. During exercise, caffeine stimulates the release of hormones, most notably the hormone epinephrine, also known as adrenaline. With increased levels of adrenaline in the bloodstream, more stored fat is broken into fatty acids. This allows the body to utilize more fat as an energy resource, as well as having a sparing effect on other energy resources such as glycogen. By sparing glycogen for future use, an individual can perform physically for a longer time before fatigue sets in. This is great news for people that exercise for long durations, such as long-distance runners and cyclists. In fact, studies have shown that an hour after ingesting 330 milligrams of caffeine, cyclists were able to travel 20% further compared to ingesting no caffeine at all. Unfortunately, for short-term, high-intensity exercises, such as weightlifting and sprinting, an average individual have shown little to no improvement in performance. This is different for elite athletes, particularly ones that do not consume caffeine very often, as studies did show improved performances in their respective high-intensity sports. If you're interested in using caffeine to improve your performance, it is best used for your exercises involving long durations with low to moderate intensity. It might not be useful if you're trying to pack on more muscle through resistance training. Also, staying under 500 milligrams of caffeine is ideal to avoid certain side effects, such as increased urination, increased blood pressure, and even developing a physical dependence of caffeine. Since a cup of coffee has between 100 to 150 milligrams of caffeine, consuming no more than 3 to 4 cups of coffee will keep you safe from such side effects.